This is our final video for our capstone project. Our project is called Goalden, and it's a mobile app that's going to help users achieve their goals. My name is Tyson, and I'm a senior at the University of Utah. I'm working towards my bachelor's degree in software development, and I'm excited to show you, what we've done on this app. I've worked primarily on the front end and deployment aspects of our app, so a bunch of the front end features as well as just getting that working and up and deployed. Those are some of the main contributions that I did towards this project.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Thompson, and I'm a CS major set to get a bachelor's in computer science with an emphasis in computer systems. I am also planning to continue my education with a master's degree in computer science, and I was mainly responsible for the back-end database components of our app, along with some minor contributions to the front end.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Matthew King. I'm a senior in computer science at the University of Utah with a math minor and tracks in artificial intelligence and information. I'm super interested in AI and machine learning, which is what led me to being in charge of the AI and machine learning integrations for our app.
Hello, I'm Caroline Chen. I'm also a senior at the University of Utah studying computer science. I'm interested in UI and UX design and have experience working on front end and just full stack development. And for the project, I worked on the front end. I'm sure many college students have also shared this experience. You have an assignment due at 11:59 p.m. and you've decided to put it on the back burner. You've spent 15 hours on the assignment within the last 2 days and have gotten 4 hours of sleep today. Our app aims to help you achieve your goals, like stopping that bad procrastination habit.
Nevertheless, it's kind of hard to know where to begin with such a goal like this. We all say that we'll stop procrastinating tomorrow, but in practice, that's kind of hard to actually achieve. So, what our app is going to do is it's going to help you break down this goal into tasks that you can complete every day and actually work on in order to achieve this goal of, in this case, not procrastinating anymore. Additionally, our app can work with other goals, of course, and so we're going to showcase that as well. Now, let's jump into the actual app and we'll kind of showcase some of these features and how we are going to keep users motivated to work on their goals. Alrighty, so here we have our application. I'm going to sign in with Google real fast. All right, as you can see, we have a garden here, and we're going to select a tile, and this will represent our goal as a plant within our garden. Let's start with a new goal here, and we're going to see how we can break down our goal.
All right. So as just mentioned, tackling your goals can often feel very overwhelming, and that's where Golden shines. With its generative AI feature, Golden simplifies the process of knowing where to start and leads you on a clear path to success. Just tell it your goal. Here, let's input stop procrastinating on homework and click generate subgoals. Then it'll break down your goal into manageable steps. These steps come complete with names, whether they're habitual or sequential, so whether you complete it regularly or just one time, estimated completion dates to help you plan, and personalized reminders to keep you on track. As we can see, Golden thinks about your goal and outputs a variety of subgoals to help you accomplish your goals without you having to do an overhead of research like the Pomodoro technique. If you are satisfied with the goals that it generates, you can move on to the next step, which is choosing which plant you want to represent your goal with. Here, you can choose whichever plant you want to grow, and it will start as seeds and grow into the flourished plant as you work on its subgoals.
Now that our goal is planted, we can work on it in order to both add progress towards that plant's growth, as well as earning currency in order to decorate our garden. So what we'll do is we'll select that plant and we'll click on the progress button. We'll choose a goal for us to work on. We'll input how long we worked on it for. In this case, let's say for the goal of identifying key distractions, we worked on it for 10 minutes. And we maybe would even like to journal it. We'll just say like, I figured out why I get distracted. What we'll do is it will award you with some currency that you can use to decorate your garden. So within our garden, we can select different slots and we can go to the shop in order to purchase a decoration for our goal. So in this case, let's say that we like the sprinkler. We'll select the sprinkler and we'll make a purchase here. Now that we've purchased it, we can go back into our garden, select any one of these squares, and we can place our decoration. Another thing that we can do is we can move our plants or decorations around so we're able to fully customize our garden to our liking. When a user has worked on their goal sufficiently, they may wish to go back and see all the progress that they've made on their goal over time. They can do that by going to the journal page. Once they go to the journal page, they can select a goal that they've worked on, and they're able to kind of start from the bottom and scroll all the way to the top to see how their goal grew over time. So it starts at the very bottom when you plant the goal, and each time that you work on your goal, it grows a little bit, and so it tells you both how much it has grown, when you worked on it, and if you provide that journal option, it tells you what you journaled and how you worked on your goal. So what this allows users to do is it allows them to see the progress that they've made on their goals over time, so they can kind of come back and reminisce on that if they would like.
So let's move on to friending another user of our app. Let's go ahead and try and search for a user with a similar goal to ours. As we can see, the results showed up with a list of users, starting with the users that have goals most similar to our search query. Let's go ahead and send the first one a friend request. Now, we're signed in as a user we just sent a friend request to. We can see in the Friends menu that we have a new friend request. Let's go ahead and accept it. With our new friendship formed, we can view their garden, as well as send a message to them through the Chats menu.
So that concludes all of our major features within our app. Now we're going to talk about how our app actually works. Our app consists of a front end running on Android with the React Native platform, and it consists of a backend with multiple services being employed by Amazon Web Services. As for the front end, it was built with React Native. We also make use of Expo within our app for some of the APIs that it provides, as well as just kind of building our app in React Native. Make some of the features work, we have it connect to APIs, but we also use local storage. In this case, we use like the Expo file system API. And additionally, we use the Expo notifications API in order to send users notifications so that they can keep on top of working on their goals.
So, our app has multiple backend components, including a MySQL database hosted on AWS's relational database system. Our app communicates with this database to store our users' goals, garden data, relationships, and so on. To make the storage and querying process as smooth as possible, our front end communicates with a C#-based API, also hosted on AWS through Elastic Beanstalk, which uses LinkQ to create, get, and delete data from the database. So all the front end has to do is send a simple API call to this system to do what it wants with the database.
Another part of the backend is the AI integration, which uses API calls and Python libraries to query open source AI models. So like we talked about earlier, Goalden uses generative AI to break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps, and it works by sending your goal to our AI backend, where we use a large language model called Qwen+. Along with your goal, the model is fed with a detailed instruction set and format for how the output should look. We use prompt engineering techniques like chain of thought prompting and meta prompting to guide the model's thinking and get better results. Once processed, the AI sends those sub goals back to the app where you can actually see them and start using them as you work towards your bigger goal. Another cool AI feature in Goalden is our similarity search. It lets you find other users based on the goals that they're working on. You just type in the goal you're interested in, and Goalden compares it to what other users are working on. Then it gives you a list of users with the most similar goals. Behind the scenes, this works using classic machine learning techniques, specifically word embeddings from open source models from Hugging Face. Basically, the model turns everyone's goal into vectors, compares them using similarity metrics like cosine similarity, and finds the closest matches so you can connect with people who are working on those goals as well.
With this app, we hope to keep our users on track towards achieving their goals through a customizable garden in AI. Thank you for watching. We just want to take a moment to thank the course staff. Without them, we could not have made so much progress and fleshed out our ideas.